That's right, you heard it correctly. How to utilize chaos to grow your clinic. You might not think it's possible. It's absolutely brilliant, really simple, really easy, and you can capitalize on all the bits of chaos to grow your business. Very structured, very systemized. I'm going to show you right now how I've done it and how I teach people to do it. It's absolute killer and you'll love it as well. So only a handful of days ago, we had a huge amount of rain. We had about 315 mils of rain in about a 6-hour period where I live, base of the Blue Mountains in the Hawkesbury, northwest of Sydney. And it was Sunday. And so basically what happened was we had a whole lot of rain. We had to duck across the river, get a few things done. We're going to be about half an hour. River rising fairly quickly. Haven't had a flood for 28 years. No one was worried about it. Yes, it made the water coming down the Hawkesbury Nepean and out of the Grose River, Grose Valley, huge amounts of water. River was running very fast, rising very quickly. No one was worried. No flood for 28 years, as I said. And we're over the other side of the river for about 20 odd minutes and we missed getting back. Took off to the only other crossing nearby down the road. There's normally at least an hour before that gets closed, but we went there and 16 minutes later we were 6 cars from the river when they decided to shut it off about an hour early. Thank you very much, RMS and police. Anyway, that gave us on Sunday a 3-hour and 50-minute drive around the only other way to get home. So dozens of families in the Hawkesbury, loads and loads of people that we know are caught out shopping, caught at sporting events, out with kids, all sorts of things, now had a near 4-hour drive around via Penrith, Katoomba, Blackheath, Bell, all the way around. And it's kind of eerie because let's be completely honest about it. These were the bushfires that went through only weeks ago that took out more than 500,000 hectares, the biggest fire in world history from a signal ignition point. And now there's torrential rain, floods and everything like that. That was absolute chaos to us. And what it meant was over the next 2 days, our clinic was also closed. Well, actually, no, let me correct that. The clinic was open. Many team members were there and clients were too. But there was a lot of clients that couldn't get there. There was a lot of team members that couldn't get there as well. And we were plunged into chaos. Now, how the heck can you utilize chaos to get into growing your business? Well, there's 2 big parts to this. I'm going to go into the first part because it's an easy and simple thing for you to be able to do in your business straight away that's going to be able to prevent chaos ruining avenues. And I'm going to do another podcast very soon, which is going to tell you about what we then capitalized on, a little bit ingenious, I must say. And we got some fantastic results and we're able to build our business because of the flood situation. Simply put, you're going to have chaos. Maybe not a flood every day, right? Maybe not bushfires. Maybe not huge challenges, life-threatening avenues. But I guarantee you're going to have chaos happen in your business multiple times each week. And you're probably sitting there right now putting your hands up or going, yep, Jace, that's me. Or maybe in a situation where you're sitting there going, oh yes, well yesterday, let me tell you. We all have those scenarios that happen all the time. Chaos hits. It's just the most frustrating thing, let's be honest. Something happens, you need to panic. You feel like you're the fireman running around putting out the fires in your business. Problem with a team member, problems or challenges with clients, getting back communication from a doctor or a work cover insurance claim manager or something or other. There's always chaos. Someone turns up on wrong days, wrong time. And it's probably the biggest frustration from a business owner, not being able to have predictable time periods in their business, not being able to feel like they can't actually get on top of like normality and the chaos and the fires that are always going through their business. So here's the thing. How you can use chaos very simply and easily is do this. Grab your diary, make a little time slot in your diary called chaos time. And what chaos time actually is it's where you're allowed to panic. You're allowed to go nuts. You're allowed to get frustrated. You're allowed to swear, have a rant, whatever it needs to be. You're going to panic because that's what happens in chaos. When you're chaos and you're not good at crisis management, you panic. That's okay. But what it does, it actually sets up your mind frame to not be so panicky and not be so anxious during those other times. So if you know in your diary that you've got chaos time between 11:30 and 12 o'clock and 4:30 to 5 o'clock in the afternoons, they're your time to panic. And what you actually do is you basically create a no-fly zone for your team members or for challenges to be brought to you or for you to deal with them, except when you're in chaos time. Now, obviously, if it's a life-threatening situation, yes, do what needs to be done. Or if it's something that's really important, really urgent, and the client's here in front of you, it needs to be done, then obviously ignore the whole chaos time in your diary and just please deal with what's in front of you. But most of the time, all the fires and all the chaos in your business doesn't need to be dealt with right then and there. It is important, they do need to get taken care of, but only when it suits you. And so here's the thing that I got taught many years ago, and I've been teaching people to do it for quite a few years. Put chaos time in your diary. That's a time where you can get the little bits and pieces done. It's where you can go and panic because, oh shit, I need to get all this work done. I need to do this, I need to call that one, I need to write those 3 plans, I need to do this, I need to. No, stop. Team, here's what you need to do. You just need to stop. That all gets thrown into the tray, or it's all left in that electronic folder, or the work's left on the desk, whatever it happens to be. Get your assistant or your manager to keep those things away from you until it's time to panic. When it's time to panic, when chaos time is actually on your diary, that's when you can start getting anxious, and that's when you have to go, right, I need to get it done. This works brilliantly, but on the proviso that you actually have a good amount of self-discipline. Because a lot of people will realize they've got half an hour, I can't get that done, and they'll plod along and get things done, and they'll just get round to it later. Well, the challenge is that later never comes. So what you need to be able to do is be self-accountable and have the integrity to have the discipline to make all of that get done in that time frame. It means you can panic, you can work fast, you'll delegate a lot, you'll drop that there, you'll get other people to help, you'll do this, you'll do that, take care of this, take care of that. You're time dependent and you walk away and you piggyback that onto something important, like let's say you're doing some practitioner work still, you piggyback that onto a client coming in the door. All right, you can't make them run late. It's not just running into a bit of lunchtime or the time for me to do emails or for me to do marketing, etc. Because you're gonna probably, and we all do it, you're going to forego some of that time and just plod along with some of the chaos. Why? Because that feels comfortable. It feels more natural to us to be able to tick the box and make ourselves feel better. But that's not the best thing for your business. What you need to do is have strict, set chaos time on your diary so you can panic, you can hustle, you can get that done, but it needs to piggyback itself onto an avenue where you have some deadline that you have to be at. A face-to-face meeting with a team member, a client meeting that's a consultation, because you're not going to run late to those, which means you have to get that done and have the discipline to get all that chaos time and all that chaos and put the fires out all within that half-hour period. And here's the thing, you can 99 times out of 100 always do it, even though you've got the little man on your shoulder right now saying, I can't do that, or what if I have this, what if I... Guys, stop playing the negative BS in your head right now and know that this works each and every time. Be more efficient and effective with a harsh deadline that's coming up and get the chaos to enable you to build your business. What it's going to force you to do is learn to have better systems. It's going to force you to delegate more things onto some of your team members. Delegate some of the operations and the admin and some of those roles onto other people because you can't always get it done in that time period. It's going to force you to delegate and upskill and empower people like your VAs, your virtual assistants, so that they can get more of that done. So this is directly able for you to implement this right now. Put your chaos time in the diary, make it happen, and I guarantee you're going to love it. You're going to buy back all of this time on your diary each and every day, each and every week, and you can spend or invest more time in your genius mode, more time with clients, more time with marketing, more time with development of your business. And that is how you're going to grow your business. It's simple, it's easy, everyone can find at least 30 minutes a day, if not 2 30-minute patches every single day, and that is going to enable you for a very short amount of time, a limited amount of money invested, and you're going to be able to get very effective results. You're going to have to empower your team, your VAs, your admin, your practitioners. You're going to be able to put systems in place and build some of those avenues in place to make sure that you're getting more work done and that you're not the central point of call for all of this chaos. It forces you to be more efficient. It ensures that you get more effectiveness in your business, and as a net result, every single time you do this, you're going to be able to drive your business further forward. Buy back time, save money, go out and build a business, make money. You're going to be able to grow your business, and that is exactly how you can always use chaos to improve and grow your business. Now, for me and the floods the other day, what we've done previously, because of chaoses like this occurring, not because of floods, but because of other major chaoses such as people being sick or fires, road closures, etc., we were forced to put systems in place, forced to put avenues in place and have measurements in place that we could then piggyback ourselves off to know what to do, how to do it, and make it work from there. So when the chaos of the floods hit the other day, we were able to roll out those sort of the emergency plans as such, and as a net result, we're able to make sure that we had the right people's diaries moved. We got people on different sides of the river to cover different contracts and different avenues in place. So we're able to keep a lot more clients happy, have more impact, keep appointments, keep cash flow, keep a lot more normality, and as a net result, we continue to build the business rather than having a big negative downturn and a loss of income of thousands of dollars for several days. So you can take it to the next level and do this, but you need to start with the simple things. One step in front of the other, guys. Put chaos time in your diary, 2 half-hour sections. Even if you're saying you don't have that, you do have half an hour. Be honest with yourself. Have the self-discipline. It's going to force you to panic. You don't panic at any other times. You don't get brought half of these issues. You're going to panic only in those time periods. Make sure you get all the chaos done. It's going to force you to be more efficient, more effective. Get systems done. Delegate. Leverage. Empower other people in your team, and as a net result, you'll have less to do, which opens you up to build the business, grow the business, and do what's more important for you long term. Go and get stuck in. It will be an absolute game changer for you. Can't wait to hear the results. I'll talk to you again soon. Hey guys, thank you very much for listening to another episode of the Profitable Practice Podcast. I would love nothing more than for you to be able to leave a review. I get so much joy out of listening and reading the amazing things that you guys say about this. So please subscribe to our channel, leave a review, and share it with your friends. Let's get some more fantastic information out there so all of us can grow the industry together. Cheers for now.